Clint was a fun kid, even as a little boy.
Jillian was a very kind, sincere.
He was very athletic. He loved sports.
He'd take his great-grandma out shopping and that, and his grandpa to doctors and shopping with him, and so.
Loving, young, beautiful woman.
He liked snakes and reptiles and frogs, and he always had an aquarium in his room with things like that.
More than 1,600 people have died on Wisconsin roads during the past 5 years in accidents involving someone who was drunk. The problem of drinking and driving touches every corner of the state. For 72 straight days, the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel has profiled victims of drinking-related accidents, one story for every county in Wisconsin. The stories include Jeremiah Zach, an Outagamie County 24-year-old who died shortly after being fitted for his wedding tuxedo. They include Ricky Frascone, who couldn't wait to take his new Harley out for a ride, but was killed when a drunken driver in an SUV drove into his path in Polk County. And they include 23-year-old Katie Hiemauer, who had been a brilliant college student and appeared to have a limitless future. She was going hunting with her boyfriend when their SUV was struck in Oconto County by a truck driven by a man whose blood alcohol level was more than twice the legal limit. These sobering reminders are part of a larger Journal Sentinel project, Wasted in Wisconsin, that has detailed the problems of excessive drinking in the state. It's a state that has led the nation in binge drinking every year since at least 1995, a state that has more drinkers per capita than anywhere in the nation, a state that is among the leaders in drinking-related crashes.
He had the car out that night. He went back home, got the bike, and went to Fredonia to a bar. And at 4:45 in the morning, the doorbell rings. I looked out, got out of bed, I looked outside, and there was a cop car in the driveway. And I knew right away it was about JJ.
And she was just going to go out for, a couple drinks or just to be with kids, whatever. And I think it was about 1:30. The police officer came to my house. He asked me if this was the house of Jillian Keither, and I go, yes, and I immediately knew.
It was the night that they had a talent show. After that, they went to George Webb's for hamburgers. We got a call, and the call we got was from Frederick Medical Center.
We were in here in the living room and they told us what happened. And they asked if we could come down by 6 o'clock to identify him.
He looked like he was sleeping.
Yeah.
That when they removed her from the vehicle, they had to immediately start working on her.
Clint was unconscious. They had paramedics come. They had to get jaws of life to free him from the car. He was literally pinned in the car.
He just said he had traumatic head injuries. That's what he died from instantly. So it was kind of a relief that he died so quickly.
My daughter had a brain stem injury. I'm sure she had a couple broken legs, internal bleeding. It was not good, no.
Wisconsin's justice system has come under scrutiny for its leniency. Only in Wisconsin is a first-time drunken driving offense treated as a ticket rather than a crime.
We should be ashamed of our situation with the laws and the leniency. It has to change.
And it only becomes a felony in Wisconsin after the 5th drunken driving offense. In some states, a second offense counts as a felony. Many states have banned all-you-can-drink bar specials. Wisconsin is not among them.
And what the sad thing is it really the numbers say it. Statistically, if you want to have a chance of dying from an auto accident or an accident related to a drunk driver, live in Wisconsin.
All this has led families, loved ones, and readers to call on lawmakers to change the way excessive drinking is treated in Wisconsin.
It's sad how people get off. The judges are, kind to the people, but, 3, 4, or 5 drunk drivings is serious business, so.
We can change the laws and we can do devices like interlocking devices and those types of things to incarcerate these people and stop them from driving drunk. But the culture in the state of Wisconsin must change.